Is the mic on? Mick?
I don't know.
Did you turn them on?
I pressed the on button.
All right, cool. Then they're on.
What's up, T and Xander, who says greetings and salutations.
Ooh, is that thunder?
Yeah.
So wait, before we go any further, I did wear this shirt last week.
I wore this 2 weeks ago, I think.
I did not realize I wore this until
whatever.
I saw the thumbnail of last week's stream, and I was just like, too late. It's been washed. Relax. I haven't been wearing it all week. That would be gross. It would have fallen off my body at that point.
Plus, I don't let him wear anything twice, so.
But on the weekend, I'll sometimes wear something the whole weekend until I shower.
Salutations.
I'm not wrong.
When's do you sometimes remember like the first time you learned a word? That was Charlotte's Web for me. Was that
salutations?
Word. Yeah.
Link wants to get out.
Link.
What do you mean?
Bruh.
Why is yelling at him gonna help? Jesus, Meek. You almost flipped the whole table over. You know that, right? The table almost flipped over upside down.
You're calling me fat?
No, but you turned. You put the chair underneath.
All right. Stop.
And then you stood up. I wasn't hurting you or anything. Man, you seem so pissed now. You okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a new trailer. There's a bunch of games coming out. Most of them look mediocre.
There is a Phasmophobia update.
In like 2 weeks.
It's coming soon.
It's 2 weeks from
I'm
now.
excited.
There's a new Resident Evil. No, never mind. Silent Hill. Sorry, wrong one.
I knew they were working on one, I think.
Was it called F?
I don't know.
Silent Hill F. And it's weird because it looks like an F on like a camera. So I thought it was like Fatal Frame at first. I was like, oh, maybe it's like a Fatal Frame game.
That game was pretty creepy.
It was.
It was like the original Phasmophobia, kind of.
No.
You went around and you had to like capture ghosts in pictures. What's up, Tony Diagnosis?
You don't do that in Phasmophobia.
Well, you capture pictures of the ghost. Summer Games Fest. What is that?
That's an event, I think, that's happening. When is it?
Thoughts on Silent Hill F? I don't know anything about it.
I think it looks like more Silent Hill.
Last time they came out with the Silent Hill game, it wasn't great.
Let me see if I can. We'll lose monetization on this, but it doesn't matter. It'll be more fun to do preview mode, so I can set this up. So this is what's live here, and I'll grab this one over here. Beep boop. Let's see which one.
Beep up, boop, boop, beep.
Is it this one? Beep bop boop.
It just happened. Oh, the Summer Games Fest.
I know that the PlayStation thing went down. That's why all these trailers showed up.
It was 6/10. What does that mean? Or 6 out of 10? Resident Evil 9 was announced. Yeah, I never really played Resident Evil. The only one I've ever played is the one we played together.
Oh.
Every time I can't get into this account after an hour or so of trying, the moment the stream starts, it suddenly lets me in.
Into the account itself?
Matthias's account.
That's weird. All right. So
and I know you're scared.
See.
You're a scared puppy. The Tundra's gonna eat you.
All right. Can you guys still hear us? I don't know how well this is gonna work.
Andrew won't be able to talk. I did hear about the Phasmophobia movie. I mean, the only good thing about it that I can think of is that there's no storyline to ruin. And Blumhouse makes some good stuff, so maybe it'll be good. Matthias said no.
Wait. No, you can't hear us?
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は 誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Joking, he said. What did she say?
Oh, something about a traitor, I think. You traitor.
Ah.
I don't know. It doesn't look that great. So I think a big thing about it that loses Silent Hill for me is now that it's like third person, traditional like third person, how we have it now, what we're used to, it kind of takes away from the creepiness of that like tank controls and the camera, because there was a lot of that, wasn't there?
Yeah, but so you're saying it's not third person?
No, it is. It's like it's like Silent Hill 2 remake.
Oh.
It looks like that.
That's fine.
Playing it isn't great.
I always thought the controls for Silent Hill were super difficult to like get down.
That's not good.
It's like you have to hit up, always goes up.
That's
like,
not how it is.
Or straight, whatever.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That cannot be why it's F. For female, because you play a girl?
No,
I highly doubt it. If that is it, that's silly.
Her dress looks weird here.
Yeah.
It's like a doll. Like a meat doll.
Boobies on its legs.
Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's too much.
Alright, there's legit boobs.
There's like too much like monster stuff. I don't know. It just...
There were
it doesn't seem
monsters in Silent
scary.
Hill.
Okay, it doesn't seem scary. It's not my type of scary. Just like, you know, this is creepier than just being chased by stuff.
I wonder if there's like a Japanese like lore monster that's like a doll like that we're missing.
It doesn't matter. None of the Silent Hill monsters are lore ones.
Oh, but this is clearly in Japan.
Sure.
You're gonna give this one a pass? I think it looks cool.
I don't know, I just wasn't impressed with the last one. I just felt like I was doing chores the whole time. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm just getting old and games are like becoming tedious. Like when I have to, when they make me do something, like when they make me do a thing and it's like, I just like, okay, especially Silent Hill. It was like, we'd make it to a new big area and then they're like, right at the entrance to that new room, right? We walk through to the Silent Hill area. Now we're in Silent Hill. And now it's like, oh, there's a clock without hands. I wonder what I have to do. And now I have to go explore 3 different areas to get all 3 hands of that clock.
Yeah.
And then you do that. You do all the little wandering around, picking up everything. And then you make it to the next room. And then they're like,
new puzzle.
There's a new puzzle here. You gotta go. And then, like, first of all, who went through this place and removed all the puzzle pieces and scattered them around? Like, I don't know. It just felt old. It felt like an old mechanic that when it first came out, it was like, whoa, this is so cool. And games aren't what they are nowadays. You know, take like, I feel like Last of Us did it well. Because Last of Us, I never felt like I was doing chores. You don't remember it. And you didn't play.
Literally, you had to like... Nope.
So what I'm saying is that every time it was different. Like the things that you had to do never felt like it was like the same mechanic. I know that this Silent Hill wasn't the same mechanic, but it was the general thing of like, oh, I have to go explore all of these areas to be able to get that one thing to bring it back here. Every single time. Every single time. You know? And that's what, like, I just, whenever I got to a new area, I'm like, oh, I have to do it again. Like, that's what I didn't like about it. It's just like, I almost just want to watch what happens. In a lot of these games nowadays, it's like, the gameplay to me, take another great one was that latest Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy VII Remake, but the Final Fantasy 16.
No, that's not moaning. If you've never seen Love on the Spectrum, look up James from Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah, he's like...
He always goes...
And he kind of like...
I love him.
Yeah.
I love all of them. I love that whole show. It's so good.
It's really good. But yeah, so the latest Final Fantasy did that exact thing where like it made me play something for no reason. It made me do some dumb thing just to do a dumb thing. Now, what's the name of it? Expedition is not quite there, but it's close to that same like explore this new area. Oh, there's something over there. You're gonna have to go figure out where it is because you can't leave it behind because that's the way you play video games. Then I feel really bad if I don't explore every single nook and cranny.
So, Phasmophobia movie, I probably would not watch it day one, but it would be the rare case where I would go to the theaters to watch it because I have to support my favorite game.
Well, the game probably doesn't make any money off of it, the people.
They got to,
no,
the
they
developers.
probably sold the rights.
Well,
and when they sell the rights, they already got their money.
Then I want to support it, though. Wicked 2 trailer was released.
What?
Nice.
Oh, Wicked 2. Yeah, great.
When does it come out?
We're not going to theaters for that.
Choked.
We're not going to theaters for that, are we?
Oh, Wicked? No.
Thank God.
November 21st. Matthias, I gotta get home. It's too cold outside, so be quiet for a bit, listening so you don't think...
don't miss anything?
No, so don't think you can't talk behind my back. I forget that in like Australia and in New Zealand, it's like turning winter right now. It's so weird to me.
I really like that New Zealand accent. It's like my favorite.
Is Brazil the opposite of us?
No.
It's
winter? Yeah, Southern Hemisphere. Yeah.
So it's like turning cold right now.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but near the equator goes right through us at the top of Brazil. So there's really no difference there. You get rainier season and less rainy season. I don't know when it is though. But the south part of Brazil's kind of long. The south part of Brazil does get snow sometimes. It's like, I think it's still more, compared to more southern than us. Like what's a state below us?
How far below?
Just the next one
North
down.
Carolina. Oh, next one down? I don't know.
Maybe like North Carolina or something in that area.
It's like New Jersey.
Maybe New Jersey, like where they get snow, but they don't get as much snow as us.
New Jersey gets a lot of snow.
But they don't get, because they get some nor'easters.
Virginia.
Because they get some nor'easters, but I guarantee
Probably Virginia.
They don't get as much snow as us.
They don't get as much, but they do get some.
I understand that, Meek.
Anywho, is weather confusing in your state? No.
Confusing?
I mean, it was freezing last week, like literally freezing at night, and we had to turn the heat back on, and this week it's 89 degrees out.
Okay, you can't say literally when you don't mean below 32. That is literally,
it was.
It was not below 32.
I think it was at least 32.
It was like 48.
No, at night it was in the 30s.
It was not, Meek.
It was.
I'm pretty sure it was not.
It was. But we turned the heat on last week, and this week it's 80.
Was it last week?
It was 89 yesterday.
Was it last week?
Yeah. I think it was last week.
Go ahead, continue.
That's it.
I'm Googling it. All right, so today is here. 45 was the low for this past week. Let's go another week. 45.
That's worrying. Why is it worrying?
45. 46. 43.
I distinctly remember waking up
43 was May.
and looking.
Was May 23rd, which was several weeks ago.
I remember waking up and looking, and it was like in the 30s on my phone.
You're crazy. It was not literally. Literally.
It was cold.
You can laugh. It's okay. You don't have to be a grumple. What are you looking up at?
It'd be pretty hot by now. Straight hot, not cold. Yeah, I mean, weather's it is odd. Our week.
I worked a lot. And the last couple days, I'm so sore, dude. Like, legit, my like forearms are just like, look, first of all, they're all scratched up instead of can't see them on camera. Look at my forearms. Mm-hmm. Even up here. I'm all scratched up. You don't even notice when they're happening either. When you get like scuffs, it just like kind of feels like that, you know? And then you're like, oh, that burns. Oh, it's my sweat getting into my cut. Cool.
So, like, I stopped my antibiotics that I was taking.
My hands are sore. Like, if I do this, they hurt. You never got me my joint medicine because I'm an old man and I need to take.
I ordered it. It just takes a long time.
Will it help with like arthritis, like not developing arthritis, or is there any way to lessen arthritis?
I don't think so.
Because I'm pretty sure my mom has arthritis, right?
Does it feel weird to have hair on one arm? What do you mean? He's got the same hair on both arms. Maybe it's just camouflaged in the tattoo.
Yeah. Also, usually underarm, you don't have as much hair. Same thing with like the back of your legs and stuff. I think it's more of a rubbing thing because it always rubs up against your body and you're constantly effing up the follicles and stuff. But yeah. My mom has very little hair on her arms, like almost no hair on her arms and legs.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
Jealous. But yeah.
You think you have more hair than me on your arms?
No.
I
probably could have.
Because that would be crazy.
Rivaled it when I was a kid, though.
You don't want to be like all these new girls now, letting their armpit hair grow and stuff?
Absolutely not.
Nasty. If I ever met a girl and they just had like a full armpit bush, I'd be like, all right, sorry, bye. I'm not talking to you anymore. That'd be so gross. Imagine that.
I mean, I think I don't even like men's armpit hair, so it really grosses me out. Like, I just don't like armpit hair.
So I should start getting rid of my armpit hair.
Yeah. You did once. I don't remember why. There was a reason.
Oh, I mean, sometimes I
maybe
shave.
I just wanted to
Sometimes I shave my armpit hair, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm gay about it, you know? I shave my arm hair sometimes too.
Yeah, my arms were very, very hairy when I was a kid.
Makes a tattoo look a little bit better. It just sucks because you got to constantly do it. You shave like this?
No, my arm hair I shave like this.
What? Why?
That's how I've always done it.
It probably takes you like 3 hours.
No, it doesn't.
You're going this way?
Sometimes I go like this, and then I go this way.
Oh, okay. You go in different directions.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But do you go back and forth?
And chop myself?
No, not sideways. Like, look at my fingernails.
Damn.
From the food, because I mixed it. All right, so if this is the razor blade.
Why would I do that?
This is the razor blade.
I get it.
Do you go like
why?
this?
No.
You won't chop yourself up. Because when you go forward, the blade is backwards. The blade is like this.
I know, but there's a razor on the other side.
So it's no, the razor's on the top, on either side. So you'd have to flip it.
Oh.
Anyway, if you do this, what's nice, this is how like I learned it from when I got a tattoo. And they shaved my arm and stuff. And I was just like, oh my God, that's great. That works so well. Because what happens is, obviously when I shave my face, I don't do that because I have to like, you know, I basically do that and I go like that. But when I do my arm, I go like this and it's kind of cool because it leaves
You didn't ask me how I shaved my face.
It leaves the hair behind. It leaves but you don't have long hairs. Like I have like this.
My arm, they get long. They're getting less.
All right, bro, come on.
No, dude, my arm hair used to be like that.
Okay, listen. So if you go like this, it leaves some of that hair behind back here.
Okay.
And it doesn't get clogged up on the blades. I'm just teaching you how to shave your arms.
Well,
like a lady.
Do hairless noob. I don't know what that means.
I think I ended up drinking from this side where the dog looked.
Gross.
You want a kiss?
No.
I was offering a kiss on camera.
You wouldn't kiss me.
All right. Well, too late now. You lost your opportunity.
Know.
You'll never know what it's like.
I have sticky lipstick on.
Me too. Now you're regretting it, huh?
You wouldn't kiss me.
Now you're regretting it.
You shave your arms. That's a lot of work. It started from, I don't know if I ever told this story on the stream, but when I was in middle school, I was very embarrassed of my arm hair because I had very, very thick arm hair. And like the kids used to call me werewolf. It was really embarrassing. I hated my arm hair, so I just wore long sleeves. And then the school had a full-blown intervention with multiple teachers and the principal and my mom, and they brought me into a room and talked to me about cutting myself. And it was literally, I was just hiding my arms because I was embarrassed of my arm hair. And after that, my mom let me shave my arms. So I've been shaving them since middle school. And now they don't really grow. I mean, that could just be because I'm getting older, but they don't really grow thick anymore, like at all. Would you stay with Meek if she had her underarm hair?
I mean, I don't have to worry about
You want to
that.
know something funny, though?
I don't have to worry about that.
I don't really grow hair under my left armpit. Only my right one.
Weird.
I'll have to show you one day if I like let it grow like a few days. Because like my left one, I do get some. But it's like half of the hair or like less than half.
Nice.
It's so weird.
Another reason that like it's weird is because like nowadays, if somebody is letting their hair grow, you know that they're super woke. You know what I mean? You know that there's a reason for it. They probably have blue hair or maybe green.
Would you wait? When I do shave and use a razor, I never raise the razor. I don't know what that means.
What I do?
What age is
What I do?
middle school?
Where you're not raising it.
Oh. What age is middle school?
12 is the end of middle school, I think. 12 is the end of middle school. So 10.
9. Well, I think I went into
9 to 12.
Yeah, 9 to 11.
9 to 11.
Well, I think I went into middle school at 9.
Well, I started at 6 in first grade. So that would be 5th grade would be what? So 10 or 9 when you leave middle school or elementary school and go to high school or middle school.
Even armpit blue hair? Oh no.
Oh god, that would be hilarious.
What's your favorite school grade? Oh god. I would say my most memorable school grade was 4th grade.
Why?
Multiple reasons.
Because
it was when I moved to Connecticut. It was I did have a really good teacher. He was kind of scary sometimes, but he was a really, really good teacher. And I got mono in 4th grade and had to stay home for a long time. And he would come to the house and like teach me at my kitchen table, like with my parents, so that I wouldn't get too behind. He was like a really good guy. And then my sister ended up having him, and then he died like 2 days into school that year, which really sucks.
Do you know this? Get this name?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't know.
I thought you liked that game.
No.
The first one.
Nier, maybe you're thinking of Nio?
Oh, that's not Nier?
No. Unless it's the same thing and I don't know.
Sorry, I thought it was the same thing.
So kind of like it is middle school, like it's intermediate, I guess. So it's like ages like let's say 10 to 12.
The ages don't matter. The grade is what matters because ages vary a little bit, 1 year at least.
Yeah.
But
they're so strict about that now though. I listen to like people with young kids at school or at work, and like in order for her to get her son in kindergarten, there's like a deadline for dates, and like his birthday was one date before they could accept him or something. One day.
That makes sense. I mean,
so like
there has to be
she had to have a full blown like interview with him at the kindergarten.
So
and they took him, but
so PlayStation Portal, pretty cool, right?
What?
PlayStation Portal.
No.
I'm just changing the topic because I didn't have anything.
Bunch of people putting color on their armpits for real. That is so disgusting.
It's stupid.
Age is all that matters here. Well, age does have a big thing. Switch 2 thoughts.
Dumb. I'm not getting one. Like it's like the first Nintendo system that I'm just like, well, there's absolutely no games for it. I have nothing that I would ever want to play on it. We barely play our Switches. Also, Nintendo's just super scummy. Like, of all the things that they've been doing lately, it's been getting worse and worse. They're just like, they're like the shittiest console, and the only thing they have is all these classic games, these old games that people are super nostalgic about and kind of dumb about. You know what I mean? And they really don't have anything. Like, I don't care about that. I didn't even play the last Zelda game.
He said PlayStation Portal is dumb, and then he said you don't want to play old games on a $500 console.
So what I like about the Portal is that I would like to like sometimes lay in bed and play a game, because like I don't care about bringing it outside the house. I would like to use it like at home, you know what I mean? But not have to turn on the big TV like when you're sleeping or something. Or, you know, like even up here, I could come up here and play something, or be in the living room or kitchen or something, or dining room or den, you know, be somewhere else at home playing the game. I wouldn't get a Steam Deck because...
they're old-fashioned now?
Well, yeah. If they release a Steam Deck 2, which they did release the Lenovo... what is it called? I'm sure Tony will tell me in a sec. Like there's a new Lenovo that's supposedly really nice, and it has good hardware, and it can run Steam OS like natively. Like you can buy it with Steam OS running on it. Like what?
The way you were saying Steam OS makes me think of like the Lion King. Like Steam OS. Nice. I don't know why.
Yeah, so it runs natively, which is nice. And it's more powerful than the Steam Deck. If they release a new Steam Deck, that'd be nice. But a Steam Deck is also like $800. You know, like if you're gonna get the new one, the new Ally. What is it called? What would he say?
He said the one that's being made alongside Xbox. T said it's strict like that here too. The limit is by September 30th. I'm born on October 2nd. They made me do a bunch of testing to let me go into kindergarten without losing 1 year. See, they didn't, when I was young, they didn't have that. Like, I was put into school a year sooner than I technically should have based on my age. And maybe they did test me. I need to ask my mom, because I remember my mom telling me that they accepted me because I could already like read at like a kindergarten level or something, or I could read at like a first grade level. I forget what it was. So they like let me through. So maybe they did do some sort of testing, but like I definitely was the youngest one in like all of my classes.
So yeah, so this is the Legion, the Lenovo Legion Go. So yeah, you know, good amount of money.
Shoot.
And then the
Ugh. 500 nits makes me think of lice.
No, that's how bright the screen is.
It's weird.
That's how they measure it. The Portal is funny because it's not a console. It just streams the game to its thing. It's $200. You know, that's a big difference for the thing. It's still very expensive. Like, it would be nice if it was like 120. Like I would have bought one at 120, 100%. Maybe even 150. I would have bought one at this point. But that 200 price range, and that maybe like it'll have a sale.
It kind of would be nice to play Phasmophobia, like
yeah, like mobile Phasmophobia, basically. You kind of want one though, huh? They have a black one. I don't know if I like the black one better. I kind of like the white.
You like white.
I like white.
You always like white consoles, like
vehicles.
Yeah.
I have to go pee.
Tony said, honestly, that's not bad. So fun walking on an effed up ankle.
Wait, ask him what's not bad, the Legion or the Portal?
I'm guessing he's talking about the price is not
Legion,
that bad. Of
the Lenovo or the...
No, the Portal, I'm guessing. I don't know. That sucks that you effed up your ankle. Portal. Did I tell you guys that my nephew a few weeks ago when we were at the house, we let him choose his starter Pokemon? It was so cute. It was so stinking cute.
I gotta sneeze.
He said Portal.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, if it was like $500, then that would just be stupid.
You know, a lot of people would be stupid and be like, "Oh, look, it's 4 payments of $50."
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
isn't that
that.
like weekly though?
No.
I mean, that's still like if people can't afford it weekly.
I guess, but the problem is people that usually do those have like 10 of those going on at the same time.
That's true.
And then it's
and
like
they're paying
$1 million a month.
And they're paying $200 anyway. How much money do I have saved up?
Is it like when they have a baby choose something from 3 things to see what their future holds? What? I've never heard of that.
Oh, the Pokemon thing? Didn't we show them?
I don't think we showed them.
Yeah, we probably don't want to put him online.
No.
It's not our kid, so.
He's so stinking cute.
We've already shown pictures of him.
When he was like
us.
a squishy baby. And like, he didn't even look the same. Look at that baby face.
Oh my God.
That's an
adorable picture.
He doesn't look the same. Where is that picture? Oh, look at this little boy. God, I can't believe he literally doesn't look like the same baby.
Yeah, he's getting uglier by the
No, he's
day.
not. He's adorable.
He looks more and more like his parents every day.
This is my favorite picture ever. And look, I'm wearing the same shirt.
Wow, what are the odds?
He's
looking at the fan?
He's looking at a fan.
Cover your face, Meek. You got it.
He was like so excited over the fan. He was like, whoa. Anyway, we had the 3 starter Pokemon and he chose Charmander. Hello, Christy. Tony said, doesn't PlayStation have something like Xbox Cloud Gaming?
They do, yeah. So that's a new thing too. Did you know that? Like now you can actually stream with from cloud gaming without your console being on. So you're not streaming from your console, but you have to have the premium PlayStation Plus or whatever.
The baby goes towards the money. They'll be wealthy in the future. Nah.
That's shenanigans.
Slipped and fell trying to close a window from the outside. I couldn't stand it all the evening of. Next morning I could walk, but needed a walking stick. Damn, dude.
Wow.
So you can use your phone instead of the Portal.
Oh, I've tried.
It doesn't work well.
It's just super not great. I just wanted to see if there's any sort of sale on what's it called.
Oh, wait. How much money do you have? About 140?
So close.
Everyone, we're all right.
This.
How are you?
Can't believe this.
Shut up. Oh my God. Did you see the Marvel fighting game?
I did. I don't really I'm not a fan of fighting games anymore. Like, you have to be too good. Back in the day, it was like you and your friends and everybody could get good together. Now it's like...
I never learned fighting games. I just smashed the buttons.
And I used to have more time to play and get good. Now I just don't. It's like so... I even tried... I've bought a couple. I bought the Dragon Ball Fighters and stuff, and I tried. And I just I played it and I just didn't have that feeling of like, oh, this is so cool. I want to get better at this. I want to unlock all the characters. Because that was always fun back in the day. You used to have to play through the game multiple times through with all these different characters. Because this character would unlock this guy. This one would unlock this guy. This guy would unlock this other guy. That's kind of how it was.
Oh, yeah. You haven't seen my hair? It's pretty long now.
I'm letting my hair grow. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me.
A
Stop paying
haircut
attention to
so
her.
bad, and Kivox won't do it.
Dude, you say it all the time, but you'll say it it'll be 10 o'clock at night.
Because it's a chore.
It'll be 10 o'clock at night, and she's like, we need to cut my hair. And I'm like, okay, Meek.
Or I could just spend $40 and go get it cut.
It won't be $40.
Yeah, it would.
No.
If I went
so
to
no tip?
If I went to Super Cutters or
so
whatever.
No tip. They charge you $50 for the haircut.
No, I
probably.
looked it up. It was 25 or 30.
And then you'd give them you'd want to give them $20 in tips.
No, probably $10, 15. I don't know how much you charge. Damn. I applied the age-old medical wisdom of walk it off.
Oh, walk it off.
Who needs doctors? I mean, if you seriously heard it, then you would. I feel like they could have designed the portal better. That's
how?
Tony.
Well, how though? What do you think is bad about it? I mean, I'm sure you could always make anything better, right? But what do you think is bad? The hooked hands or whatever. I think that if you use it at home, it's perfect because it doesn't need to be portable to be used at home, right? It doesn't need to be portable, so I think that's pretty great.
Go to a man's barber. They don't cut women's hair.
Yeah, they just cut your hair
I was shocked by that last haircut I got because my haircuts have always been $50, right? At the places that I go to, and that guy charged me $80 for a haircut.
And it wasn't that good.
It wasn't. That was
the best part about it.
Flabbergasted. You've cut my hair once or twice?
At least twice.
I just had
and
my
it wasn't
hair...
a cut. It was a trim. I just kept it at the same style.
I just need
and
a trim.
We just trimmed it.
I need a couple inches off. It's really...
Trim Borat.
It's really
trim Borat.
icky.
Borat? What's his name?
Chrissy said she chopped all her hair off.
Cool. You shaved your head?
$45 before tip. That's average, I feel like. That's not that bad. $80? That's California, LA prices. It's ridiculous. Analog sticks look awkward on the screen. I don't think so.
I don't think they're actually on the screen. They're right at the edge of the screen is here and they're right at the edge of them.
They are a little close.
I know, but I'm saying they're if this is the screen, your thumb is right here. And it doesn't actually, I mean, maybe you'll reach over, but I don't know. That's it though. That's all you would change is just move them over a little bit, make it a little wider.
Yeah, my hair is when I put it like this, it doesn't look crazy, but behind my head, it goes at least halfway down my back.
One thing I think that doesn't...
Give me a new PSP.
Oh, yeah. But that's the thing. Then they'd have to make games. A whole separate genre of games. Not genre. Physical version of games. Obviously, you could play all the ones that are lesser, but then you'd run into this thing where there's just a lot involved. I don't know.
Matthias said they can't refuse. It's against the law to discriminate based on gender. I wouldn't have the guts to go in and ask a barber for a haircut. And maybe they would do it, but they would charge me more. And if that was illegal, why would they ever differentiate from men's versus women's haircuts at any of these places? Women's prices are different than men's in hair, cutting places.
That's just because people are stupid.
Dude, seriously, your hair takes longer to cut than mine.
Yeah, man. If the person does a good job. If you just go to a barber.
Like if I go, it's literally like
go to a barber,
5 minutes.
No, it's not 5 minutes. I've been with you to get your haircut. It's not 5 minutes. It's at least like 20 minutes.
No way.
Yes, it is, Meek.
No way. Yeah,
and again, I was getting a haircut. You were getting a trim.
On the cheaper side, I went from your length to right above my shoulders. They need to compensate for buying Bungie. They will make it at some point.
Who? PlayStation?
My hair is longer than yours, Meek, so yours is short. Okay. I mean, I'm not mad about my hair length now that it's actually, like, not a terrible length like it was. Kivox is a pretty boy who needs his hair cut pretty.
I cut my own hair. So
and he cuts mine.
Suck a dick, Tony.
Because he's too cheap to let me buy my haircut.
I'm too cheap? Come on, Meek. You've realized I've convinced you now that some of the shit. Remember when you used to get your nails done like every week? How dumb that shit was? How much money you've saved?
Now I just spend it on other stuff.
How much money you've spent on better things? I hope.
I used to spend like $600 or no, wait, $300 to $400 every 6 weeks on my hair. That's literally more than like.
That's a car payment almost.
Anything I do now.
It's great. But also, I make like no money.
Ma'am. Nine's freaking out because of the thunder. Thunder. What the hell is that?
It's a charger for this. Trying to see if there's
it's separate. You have to buy it.
This isn't even a PlayStation one. This is like a Power A.
How does it have the logo?
Maybe it's official. That's a good point.
I don't cut mine at all. Once a decade-ish. Might shave it off altogether though. That's like, I don't know. Like my hair. It's probably been a year since you cut my hair. And
you think that long?
I think so. And it feels so gross. Like, to me, it needs a trim so bad. It just feels stringy. Going to Texas in the morning, I'm jealous. I want to visit my grandma.
I've never even visited them. Have I? There's a couple I haven't met, right?
Yeah. Because they can't fly.
They don't want to.
Your 4th trip this year. Jeez. I would love to, like, I just wish they lived closer.
My grandparents are all dead.
What games would you play on the portal? Phasmophobia.
Yeah, you would play Phasma. I don't know if I would be able to play Baldur's Gate on it.
Why not?
Because there's a lot of text, and I don't know how the text would translate.
I'm sure
to a
they
small
thought
screen.
about
I'd
that.
have to be like,
nah, you're not old yet. I think the handheld would be a good investment for you.
We have a big ass TV, right? And with that game specifically, the font is small to where like I feel more comfortable when I'm sitting 3 feet away from it, where I'm like, yeah, I can read that. Just because like there's a lot of reading in it. There's just like a lot of text, all the items and all that stuff. And sometimes I literally like.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Isn't it? They don't have it though. They had a whole console that was like that.
I know, you showed me.
And you said it wasn't cool.
I never said that.
You did.
Nah.
You were like, it's all right. And I was like,
Tony thinks that
look at this box. Look at the box.
Yeah. Tony thinks that that's a good investment for you.
I feel like he's effing with us.
Her grandparents are all dead too.
High five.
I still have...
Dead grandparent friends.
I still have 3.
And they're all from the same side.
Yeah. Well, my mom's parents... One of them is technically not my biological grandmother, but she is to me.
Pretty cool.
I like the controller.
Pretty cool.
I only need to drive 6 hours. Don't have to fly. I'm jealous.
Look at this controller.
Just shave it off and wear wigs. I guess a lot of wigs are. You have to buy a good wig to look decent. Controller. Yep.
Look at the price.
Holy piss.
$220. It's the Edge. It's like their fancy like.
Matthias said my grandparents are dead too. Only one was alive at the same time as me, but he died when I was like 2. Damn, dude.
Look at, there's like extra stuff.
Yeah. I'm being truthful. Get home from work and hop on the game while relaxing. So could I play Phasmophobia while you play something else on that?
No,
that's dumb.
Because it's because remember, this is not running a game. It's just a streaming device. It's just pulling the video from the console. The console is sending the information over. So the console is doing all the hard work. It'll be screaming, the whole time.
My grandfather on my dad's side just turned 92. Hello, insert metal. I think my grandfather died at 92. So like my dad's side of the family was always older.
This is sold on the PlayStation website. So I'm assuming it is an official. I wouldn't want it to be a rainbow light though.
Why not?
I would just want like the yellow light when it's charging and like the PlayStation controller does.
I like it.
I wouldn't want rainbow. I want the aesthetic to look like stock. I want it to all look the same. You know what I mean? Like the PlayStation, when you put the controller in the charger, it pulses yellow. That's what that needs to do, is pulse yellow. If it doesn't pulse yellow, it sucks.
100? Jeez. I think the oldest person in my family was my grandfather at like 92. At least I think he was 92. Now I want to know. So no. I don't know how old he was. I turned 28 on the 15th this month. Well, happy early birthday.
28, that's old, dude. I don't want to be that old.
I think my grandfather died when I was in my 30s. Like, well, I would know, right? It was 10 years ago, so I was.
I mean, you were
30.
in your 30s.
I think I was 30 when he died.
Oh, okay. You're saying not in your 20s. Was it after we got married? Because that's the turning point.
Yes.
Then there you go.
Ouch. Kivox's birthday is coming.
It is. I'm going to be turning 28. Just right after you, Tim. Why are you laughing at me? You're mean. GameStop. Remember GameStop? That was a thing.
It was a thing.
Oh, my fingies.
What do you want to do for your birthday?
My fingies. Do? Nothing. I think I have to work.
I
have to work, Meek.
I think you need to go to a doctor, my dude.
Me?
No. His ankle.
I thought you were saying because of the thing. Yeah, it's 2 weeks from today.
And next Friday is Friday the 13th.
But hopefully, damn, it says how old I am right there. Ugh.
What? I thought you were already that age.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Meek. You think I'm an old man? I'll only be an old man in 2 weeks.
Bros, did you see the Noble Collection announcement this week? A new era of Magic begins July 2025 or something.
No, I did not.
Just let her, don't.
You don't love my dog.
Damn.
Yeah. You're so excited.
She gets so freaked out by thunders.
Thank you.
You got tears on your eyeball.
I clean them. I'll clean them. How's that? Is that good? Oh. Does it smell bad? Yeah, it doesn't smell great. But it's okay. You're a doggy. She's looking at you mad.
You're not mad. You love me. She's like...
You're so white.
I don't know about that.
Fine. Your face is so white
My
now.
guess is that Kivox turned 60.
That's pretty close. Pretty close. She did an extra long one. She's like... You hate it. She looked at me like...
She did. She went... Oh my God, she hates it.
She literally almost put her mouth, her whole nose in my mouth.
They want to know about the to-doom thoughts.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was pretty good.
It was all right.
It was a little, it felt like very under budget. But Chopper looks great and sounds great. And he has the vibe, the Chopper vibe.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that. But that was the main reason I wanted to watch it.
We watched the whole thing, but like most of it was just very like dumb.
It was corny.
Yeah.
Too much music. Like too much. That whole like intro dance with the Squid Games guys, that was dumb. Also the hostess was like
annoying.
She was just annoying.
But for real, my guess is 35.
Good, thank you. That's pretty close. Pretty close.
She doesn't even flinch. You know I would never hurt you.
Breathe in her. Do the thing. What if I just blow on you?
She hates it.
You're in my armpit. You're in my armpit.
I'm wondering why Noble Collection is already making the HBO ones when the show is way down the road.
Because they can. Because if they do that now, they can get them out there so that when people start hearing about it, they want to buy stuff.
Beep dee 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 dee.
Let's see what they got here. They have anything on their website? No.
Wicked.
They do it. These are the recreations of the first one. I think we saw these before.
Look at the Wicked stuff. I want to see it.
Why?
Because I want to look. Glinda.
There are a bunch of dumb shit. The hat doesn't even look good.
I like the tiara.
You would. You would.
Am I allowed to finish the book today? Oh, no. Maybe. I guess so. I don't know. Maybe I could finish it today.
Are you okay, Mick?
I've got like... If Kivox lets me read, I could totally finish today.
Oh, okay. So no fear people then.
I need fear people.
So no fear people if you want to finish. Don't be blaming me if you spend an hour watching Fear People.
I wasn't really impressed by the first episode of Andor, so I'm not really like super pumped about finishing it.
I knew that you wouldn't really love it. Like,
She said, I can't wait. I read up to 40 because it was today's. I didn't read much today. I'm on chapter 38. Snape is black. Who saw that one coming? I'm getting a NeoPixel lightsaber.
NeoPixel. Are they one of those nice companies that make?
I don't know.
Only one left. Oh my God.
That's way too much money.
I think it's a third party because doesn't Walmart sometimes sell like third party things?
I don't know.
Because even this, like, look, this is here. This
the
is
good replicas.
Oh, got it. Are they replicas or are they like the ones that you could like beat people up with?
Well, mine's a replica, but
Wait,
you
what
can.
was the name of you and your sister?
Poopfoot 3.
Poop Foot 3.
Yeah.
It was
I don't.
2 sisters.
I think it was me, Ashley, and Vicky.
Got it.
And then at one point, Ashley wasn't there, and it was me, Vicky, and our friend Steve at the time. So we were the Poop Foot 3.
Poop Foot 3 because there's a lot of poop in the yard. Who's poop?
My dogs.
Oh, you had a dog, Tina, right?
Yeah. It was fun times. It was like 10 o'clock at night. We're running around the front yard with lightsabers like, Meow.
Nice.
It's almost time to go.
It is almost time to go.
It's hot up here.
Yeah.
Vicky is your second name. Oh no. She became my not friend. She was my best friend and she screwed me over. Not like I really cared that much, but it's just the principle of it. And once you get on my bad side, I never talk to you again. It's not a great trait, I'm aware, but she was a bitch. I want the Sidious and Yoda ones. That reminds me of
this
Metroid or something.
Yeah, maybe. It's crazy that a PlayStation 5 is only $400, and how much is a Switch 2? I think you said it before, right?
Excuse me. He said 500. Obi-Wan. I don't even know what ones I have. I do have Yoda, I think. I know I have Luke and Darth Vader.
No, you don't have Yoda. You have Luke, Anakin, Darth Vader's.
Maybe it's Anakin. I thought I had a green one.
You do. It's Luke's.
Oh. Well, her name is Vicky, so I'm not surprised. Icky Vicky. Ew.
$450 for just the console.
Damn.
It's crazy. All right. We're going to go because I need to take a dump.
Poop.
Good job. You knew. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It was
Bye,
fun.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Do you really have to poop?
I do, yeah. I haven't hit the button yet, though, so...